Hello, 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 boys and girls. Miss Luria here, and I'm so excited to share this day with you. Welcome to the Peekskill City School District Peak Flicks YouTube channel. Today we are going to be talking about subtraction with regrouping. So last time we met, we spent a lot of time talking about adding with regrouping or bundling or borrowing or carrying over. We are going to do the same thing, but this time we're going to focus on subtracting. That means taking a part away. So why do we need to learn subtraction with regrouping? Well, when we regroup, when we are subtracting or taking a part away, we are exchanging 1 10 into 10 ones. We use this when the number on the top is smaller than the number on the bottom. What does that even mean? Well, let's take a look at some math problems and see if we can't figure that out together. So you are going to need your whiteboard and your dry erase marker, or a notebook and a pencil. And of course, you're going to need your place value chart and your base 10 blocks. So please pause this video and get all of your materials, and I'll see you in just a minute. Okay, boys and girls, now that I have all of my materials, I'm going to start by writing a subtraction problem right here. Let's start with 20 minus 4. Well, when I look at the ones place in this big number 20, I see that there aren't any ones in the ones place. Remember, when we subtract, the bigger number always goes on top. This is your whole. That means that your answer cannot be bigger than your whole. Because when we subtract, we're taking a piece away from the bigger number. Okay? So when I look at this number, and I use some place value to tell my brain that there's a ones place and a tens place, I see that there aren't any ones in the ones place. But boys and girls, that doesn't mean that I can take 4 and reverse the numbers to make it work, because this number is a small piece that I'm taking away from the bigger number. So it wouldn't work like that. So let's build the number 20 on our place value board and see what that looks like. So I'm going to build the number 20 using my base 10 blocks. And I need 2 10s to make 20. If I'm not sure, I'm going to count by tens. 10, 20, or 2 10s is the same as 20. I notice here that there are no ones in the ones place, just like I was saying. So if you say, hey, Miss L, I need 4 of something from the ones place and I don't have any to give you, well, I can't just make that number appear. I have to borrow or regroup or unbundle a 10 and put 10 ones in the ones place so I have something to give away. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to take this 10 and I am going to unbundle it and put 10 ones in the ones place. Here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so now I no longer have 2 10s in the tens place. I have 1 10 in the tens place and 10 ones in the ones place. Now I can take 4 ones away because I have something to give. Okay, so I'm going to take the ones away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. How many ones do I have left? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now there are 6 ones in the ones place and 1 10 in the tens place. So what would that look like for my subtraction problem? Well, just like we practiced using the base 10 blocks, I'm taking I'm taking a 10. Oh my goodness, Miss Luria. I'm taking a 10 from the tens place and moving it over and unbundling or regrouping it. So I have 10 ones in the ones place. So I'm going to borrow that 10. There we go. 10 minus 4. We know from our math facts that that is 6. 1 minus 0 equals 1. So 20 minus 4 equals 16. Let's try another one, shall we? Let's erase the board and erase the board over here. Okay. Here we go. Okay, let's try 16 minus 7. I notice that there's now a 6 in the ones place in the number 16. And if I look here, my math skills tell me that 6 is less than 7. So what do? Well, I'm going to start by building this number right here on my place value chart. So let's make the number 16. I need 1 10 and 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. The number 16. Well, there are only 6 ones in the ones place, so that means I cannot give 7 away because I don't have enough. So I'm going to borrow. I'm going to take this 10 and unbundle it and put 10 ones in the ones place. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Now I am ready to rock. Okay. So 16 minus 7. I'm going to take 7 ones away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. How many ones do I have left now? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now there are 9 ones in the ones place and no 10s in the tens place because remember I borrowed this to unbundle. So what would that look like for our math equation? Well, just like we practiced before, I'm taking this 10 and I'm moving it over into the ones place. So now there are 16 ones in the ones place. Just like we saw, 16 ones minus 7 ones equals 9 ones. Okay, boys and girls, we're going to do one together. So I'm going to erase my board and you are going to get your materials ready. I'm going to erase all of this too. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, boys and girls, let's write 24 minus 6, either in our notebook or on our whiteboard. And what's the first thing you notice about the number 24? I noticed that too. There are only 4 ones in the ones place. And we're taking away 6. We're taking away 6 ones. But I don't have enough ones. So let's go right to our place value chart. And let's build the number 24. We need 2 10s and 4 ones. Nice job, boys and girls. Excellent. 2 10s and 4 ones creates the number 24 out of base 10 blocks. This is perfect. I bet it looks perfect at home too. All right. So what is the first thing that we need to do now looking at my number? I know that I need to subtract, I know that I need to subtract 6, but I don't have enough. So what do I need to do? If you told me that I have to unbundle or regroup, please kiss your brain. You are absolutely right. I am going to unbundle this 10 right here and put 10 ones right here in my ones place. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job, boys and girls. Okay, now we're ready to work. So we have 24, we need to take away 6. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how many ones do we have left? Let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 ones left over. And how many tens are left over? If you said 1 10 is left over, please kiss your brain. You are absolutely right. So let's get back to our math equation. What is this going to look like? You're absolutely right, boys and girls. I have to borrow from the tens place. So I'm going to borrow a 10 and bring it over here to my ones place. So now I have 14 ones in the ones place. And 14 minus 6, just like we figured out, is 8. And 1 minus 0 equals 1. So 24 minus 6 equals 18. Nice job, boys and girls. Now it's your turn. On the next slide, you are going to see some math problems. You are going to solve the math problems using your whiteboard or a marker and your notebook and a pencil, and of course, your base 10 blocks and your place value chart. Boys and girls, learning to subtract with regrouping or unbundling is an important skill that all mathematicians need to practice daily. This is a strategy that we can use today and every day to become better, stronger mathematicians. So get ready for the next slide because there are going to be some instructions for you. Good luck, and don't forget to ask an adult to check your work when you're done.